So, in going through Brian's notes, he said, kind of grab people and tell a story. So the story for me was, I've seen a million shrimp boats out in the water, on film, but I've never been on one. I mean, who in here has actually stood on a shrimp boat? Not many people. That's what I want to change. Skip ahead a little bit. All right, well, one too many. There we go. All right. So just like I said, so as was mentioned, my wife and I bought a property where a shrimp boat was leasing space. And because of economic hardships and challenges in the marketplace, that shrimp bird decided to end his career, basically. And that's a guy named J.B. Riffle. We'll get back to him in a minute. So the Agnes Marie is actually one of the oldest wooden shrimp and hold boats in the Southeast. JB and his partner at the time, WG, they basically took two long, large wooden shrimp boats and they merged them into one boat. So the boat's actually older than even 40 years, which, as a side, when we bought the boat, a lot of excitement. I stood on the boat. The hair on the back of my neck stood up because it just, it was an adventure, and then it sank. So, but we got it back up, and it's fine right now. I don't know how to use the controls here, so how do I advance? Is that the one that was there? It's gone. Oh. Sorry. There we go. So this is JB and I. We're basically the team. I come from a finance background. Been living in New York City with my wife, but I've been coming down to Georgia pretty much my entire life. As a college student, I worked at Kevin Barry's down on River Street. Worked at a crab shack on Tybee. And it was always in my DNA to return kind of to the water. So, but I'll get, and again, I'll get to JB here in just a second. Just keep hiding. So here, that didn't come out very well. So here are the challenges. So the biggest thing is human resources, was touched on earlier. Right? Trying to keep crew, captain, when your season is only 6 months. And also trying to, because the industry is constantly shrinking, there aren't that many people who understand it or who have even been around it. So our idea, I'm skipping ahead. Then we also have the cost of production, which because it's only 6 months out of the year, the price of shrimp has gone down, fuel's gone up, and it's a problem. And then, competition with the farm-raised shrimp. As a restaurateur on Tybee, one of the things that attracted me to that particular property was the fact that we could source our own local wild shrimp. And that's really what we want to kind of perpetuate. So what we really want to do is we want to launch a year-round sort of ecotourism destination, kind of similar to what we already have with the dolphin boat tours. That's our kind of our ground base. Last year, we did 67,000 tickets on dolphin boats. That's a huge microphone. And over 40% of our ticket buyers are school age. They're scouts, they're high school, junior high, and elementary students from not only the county, but the state and the entire country. Let's see. So that's our plan. We're going to take advantage of what we have and get around. Yeah. You're fine. So. But what we really want to do is we want to educate people. By getting them on the boat, more people are going to be exposed to shrimping. And that's the big play. We think that if we can we have another partner, the Tybee Marine Science Center, which has over 60,000 visitors a year of their own, if we can put those two together and start to expose kids from Fulton County, kids from, wherever to shrimping, it will inherently increase awareness, and it'll help to drive the business. I'll probably have to skip a few here, but so there we go. This is the ask. So I took that picture this morning. That is our boathouse currently. It needs to be renovated to include 4 TV screens. We're going to do educational posters that kind of show the history of shrimping and the differences between farm raised versus wild caught. The wheelhouse will sort of replicate that. I brought this guy to show you. That's a wheelhouse. I didn't know. So, but that's kind of our plan. And let me see. There's our partners. Got one more. Just in time. So, yeah, I'll relax now and you guys can ask questions.